Hello, this is Gerald Johan van Waas with another demonstration of sound-informed principles, meaning letters can also be translated into a formation process, and you can learn to realize that best by extra presentation. So here I have another one. I have the words boat and POOT, also two examples of the differences between just a letter difference with a slight sound difference that makes a huge difference in the form that it will get if you would translate it into a formation process. I already explained the differences between B and P. The B, very physical realization there. Most of the time it's very physical. It's just an object focus. The P is not the object focus, it's more the focus on the process. So what is getting out of this process by getting larger will be the main focus in P. And the words will always present that as well. So let's go and see what we will have when we will express both. We will start with the B. So the B with the O, environmental associations, environmental enlargements, because it's about enlargements, and the T is in the position that you land into. Of course, I can have the full form here. And if I have the full form, in both ways, where you have the B and have the T at the end, you will start to notice that it is as if it is an enlargement of a physical space into the environment, and there is the association what you will have where it will show itself. And it actually fits perfectly with the boat form as well. It is a form which has a pressure onto, in that way of course we know it's on the surface of the water, but it is in that environment of the water that it expresses itself like that, with that physical pressure. And it is actually a perfect example that you really don't need much than the simple puzzle actually, according to the rules that are always the same. You add them, the O on top of it and the T on top of it, in the right order, and you know, and you realize what the word means and what kind of form that fits into it as well. So with the P then, with the same thing with the P. So I have POOT on it. I didn't see it immediately because I had the tendency of using the environment, the O, into just one position, which is of course not POOT but pot. And if I do that, of course the pot is easy. So I have this pressure point on one side in one environment, and I have the conclusion of pot, and it also fits with pot. But it's not about pot, it is about POOT, and POOT is a paw. And so I have to have not just one environmental association, but more of them. So when I add, okay, I had one there, one conclusion there. The conclusion with the P always goes to that one point. So I have now different points. And if I take these different points, yeah, it is actually the form of the POOT, because when I look up the word on the internet and I look up the word as POOT plus Victor, I get this one. And actually I didn't have to do much about it. I didn't have to think about it much, because it is already having these references that it is presenting in the letters. Anyhow, was a very easy example, but also a very easy one to understand how an order of letters, if you combine them well in the right order, you will get to the position of references that are also the same as what is expressed by the words themselves. Anyhow, this was a very short one. Thanks for watching. There's a website too, and a list with demonstrated words at that short URL. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.